Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a new video. So I'm actually going through my parts bin and finding things that I'm actually going to be removing from the car. I actually started already, so I removed some LED full replacement housing LED license plate lights that go under there. These things are really nice. They just plug right into the OEM harness. Very nice. Going to be selling those. I don't need this anymore, which is the Diodynamic Smart Tap. What this allows you to do is basically run LEDs on your car and not have the hyper flash, and also allowed to have the special hazard, so it does the double blink and you can do different things, so it wags back and forth. A lot of really cool features in this little thing right here. So that is going to be sold. I figured I would just film it just to capture everything, since that's what I do with this car and kind of what I do in this channel. So I'm actually going to be replacing the carbon fiber hazard button right there with the stock red one. So I will be selling that, and also I'm going to be removing the carbon fiber door handles and replacing them back with the stock chrome door handles. So there we go. There is the chrome handles that are going back on the car, and I will be selling, I guess, all of this stuff. Most likely already be sold by the time this video comes out, since I posted up on my Instagram. And fortunately for me, these things go very, very quickly. But if they're not, by chance, by the time this video goes up, check my Instagram story. Everything is up there, what's for sale and what is left. Do me a favor, don't ask me if this is for sale, if that's for sale. If it's not on my story, it's already been sold or it's not for sale. So let's start on the little hazard button real quick, since that is very simple. And then we can start on the carbon fiber door handles. All right, so we got that replaced. Really simple. It's just two little tabs. Once you remove the iDoing head unit trim, which is really simple, you're just going to, there's little tabs on the side you pinch and you pull it out and you just clip it back in. As you can see, it is working. But as you may be able to see, this one lights up, whereas the carbon one did not light up, since obviously it was covered in carbon. It's very strange. I love a modified car, but taking it from modified to as stock as I possibly can with this car, there's some sense of satisfaction just putting the OEM parts back in where everything fits perfectly. Not that the parts that I have didn't, but I don't know, there's some type of satisfaction putting these stock parts back in. It makes me feel good. It's just kind of simplifying everything. And to be honest, after I removed all the carbon fiber on the car, as much as I love carbon, it's kind of nice just having it almost stock looking on the exterior. Obviously, there's some things that I enjoy the change of, like the taillights and stuff. I don't like the stock taillights, but overall, it's just so simple. Something about it, I just like having the stock OEM pieces. Don't have to worry about anything aftermarket, which is really nice. Plus, it's still on the Volk, so it looks fantastic, obviously, still. But either way, let's go ahead. Let's jump onto the door handles. That's going to take a little bit of time, since I need to remove the door cards and swap them over. But yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. I'll probably just do it on this side for you guys, and then off camera I'll do the other side, since there's not much room to work. And either way, it's the same exact thing on the driver's side as it is the passenger. So let me go ahead and get started on the door handles, and then I'll catch back up with you in a little bit. Alright guys, so I didn't even mention that I was going to do that, take the Recaro seat out. I did have my passenger seat, so I decided to take the Recaro out, put the OEM passenger seat back in. I need to get my hands on an OEM driver's side. For whatever reason, I put my driver's side up on eBay a few years ago, forgot it was on there, and then somebody ended up like a year or two later buying it. But when it did sell just randomly, I was like, uh-oh, I probably should hang on to this, but I ended up letting it go, so that was kind of my mistake. So I am searching for an OEM base STI with the Alcantara Center driver's seat. So if you guys have one that you're local and you want to sell it to me that's in good condition, just let me know, because I am thinking about hanging on to the Recaros because I know I want to put them in the next car. So I was just going to sell them with the car and then just pick up a new set, but I already have them and they're fantastic. And this one specifically is brand new. This one's only about a year and a half old. So everything's in great shape. I love these seats so much. So I might just hang on to them and not worry about selling them. If somebody comes around and is, interested in them, maybe I will. But I think for the sake of the sale of the STI, I think I'm just going to pick up an OEM driver's side, take this one out, and just hang on to these for a little bit. And, I can decide what to do for them later. But we did get the passenger side in, safe and sound. Everything is good. Everything works. I put the occupancy sensor back in. The heat and everything works perfectly. So we are good to go. There's no dash lights on or anything with the airbags. And I was testing it, getting in and out and everything, and the sensor is working just fine. So we are good. I did remove it to put it on the Recaro, just so, there was no dash lights and everything and all the airbags worked properly. You need to do that if you run aftermarket seats for the passenger side. The driver's side doesn't need one. But yeah, so everything went back in nice and smooth. It looks fantastic. And I do need to redo a good vacuum once I clean up the car in a few days, once we get everything kind of settled. The only things left, like I said, I need to find the driver's side seat. I do have the wheels still up for sale, so I'm looking for an OEM set of 19s to throw on here to trade with or to buy and then just sell these outright. And I also still have the JDM power folding mirrors in that box over there. That includes everything. So if you guys are interested in anything of that nature, please let me know. But I think that's going to wrap up this video. We did a lot getting this car back to as stock as possible. Again, we still have all the performance aspects. We still have the brakes, the suspension. We still have a lot of good stuff in here. The whole interior in terms of the Alcantara stuff, the iDoing head unit. So we still have a lot of really nice stuff in here. And whoever buys this car is going to be a very, very, very happy camper. So I know a lot of people have been asking, why isn't it really up for sale yet? I did list it kind of loosely on my Instagram. So if somebody is kind of just scrolling around and everything and they find it and they're interested, I figured I would just keep it up. But the main reason why I haven't put up an actual ad or anything yet is because I am waiting to get the wheels done, to get the driver's seat in, and get it to exactly where I want to sell it so I could take some updated pictures and get everything exactly the way it's going to sell. Because one thing I hate is when people sell cars and they list them fully modified and they list a price and they're like, yep, this car is going to be sold totally different than what this picture looks like. It's not going to include anything that this car looks like. It's going to be completely stock. And I really hate that. So what I want to do is make sure that the car is looking exactly the way that I'm going to sell it. So there's no confusion, there's no questions or anything like that. But we're almost there. The main thing obviously is the wheels and the seat, but I will get that done soon enough. Otherwise, I think that's it for this video. If you guys have any questions at all, be sure to ask them below. But in the meantime, keep it clean, keep it simple, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.